Hello and welcome to our first 20-minute tech. This is for Irving Middle School teachers, and it's all about Blackboard Basics and how to get started this school year. We're going to do many things today. Make your course available, design the menu, pick an entry point, add a new content area, and insert images in that content area. So here we are in a Blackboard course, and what we want to do first is make our course available and design it a little bit. Scroll on down to Control Panel, and the most important part for your course is under Course Options and that Settings option. We want to name our course, something people will recognize, because that will replace the long number when it appears in the student's Blackboard. And make sure you're naming it History 7 or whatever is exciting to you. Course availability is a straightforward yes, no. The default is no, so you need to change it to yes. Also in settings, you'll find the course entry point. The default is announcements, and that's fine. But if you'd like to make assignments the entry point so there's one less click, that's an option for you. Back to Control Panel, and we'll talk about menu design. If you look under Course Design, you'll see an option for Course Menu Design. Lovely that Blackboard gives us a terrible example of buttons that are too busy and dark text that you can't read. Try to avoid that if at all possible. You don't have to use buttons. You can use the text option. Either way, you want them to be readable, so experiment with all the different types of colors that are available to you. Maybe more important than even the colors, the order of the menu items. Manage Course Menu gives you the option to rearrange all your menu items on the left. So if I would prefer to have my assignments show up as the first one on the list, I can do that, and it renumbers them right away. Perhaps one of these buttons says something that you would like to change. You can do that under Modify, way on the right. And if you would like to change what type it is, all of these types limit what you can do in that area. So I prefer everyone to use content unless there's a specific reason to do so, such as staff information. But here's where you can change what the button says so that people know how to navigate around your site. If you'd like to add a new menu item, there are 4 options up here: content area, tool link, course link, and external link. External is going out there on the web. Course link will get you an option to find something within your own course, and depending how complicated it is, you can link to something right within your own course. A tool link, the tools that are available for everyone to use are straightforward. Some of these are used. If you want a Dropbox in there, that's fine. Some of these are not available. Homepage is not available, but things such as podcasts are. It depends on how familiar you are with each of these areas in Blackboard. So to add a content area, click Content Area. You want to choose Content. Gives you the most options. And Title, this is what will show up on the tab in your menu. Make sure you have Observer Access for parent view, and Guest Access as if you would like other people within Fairfax County to see it at other schools. So now I'm ready to go back to Blackboard and add some content. And I can see right here in Control Panel that I've got my content areas. There's another way to get into your content area as well. Looking back on your menu, you can click on the tab and go way over in the right, very, very small, Edit View. And I am ready to add some items. I'm going to start by adding an item. I'm going to do a Welcome To. It's a very typical editor, lots of options in here. What I'm going to show you to do today is add an image. You may want to be able to do that at some point. You can attach documents here or below, and the best ones to attach, of course, are PDFs so that students can't edit them. One of my favorite ways to get images is using Snagit. If you haven't used Snagit yet, I'll be doing other 20-minute tech shows for that, but I'm going to show you quickly how I'm going to snag an image. I click Print Screen, click and drag, there's my image, and now I'm going to save it as a JPEG where I can get to it. Back to Blackboard, I want to insert this image. Find the little icon that looks like a picture. Browse for your image. Once you find your image, might take a while if you're not organized, open it. Take a look at some of the things you can do. You can change how big it is. If it was way too big, keep it a reasonable width and it'll automatically fix the height for you. And you can pop it right into Blackboard that way. Looks great. So you've given students a little image, a little text. Text can be resized, but it is limited, the types of fonts that you can use. Hope that gets you started in Blackboard.